everyone, it's Karen Golding, the Young Adult Librarian at the Goshen Public Library. I'm here again with another box of brand new Young Adult books to share with you. I just got these books in, so they're not quite available yet, but they should be available pretty soon for you to put on hold and check out. If you see something you're interested in and you want to check it out, you can call me, email me, or you can place a hold on it through the computer. If you look in the catalog and you don't see the book there, just give me a call and I'll let you know when it should be available. Alright, so let's see what we've got in this box. Alright, the first book is called Sabrina, Path of Night. It's by Sarah Reese Brennan. This is another book in the series about Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I think it's actually called Chilling Adventures of Sabrina now, not Sabrina the Teenage Witch, but there's a TV series, there was an old TV series, there's a new TV series, and now we have the book series. So if you haven't read the first one, you should check out the first one, and then you can pick up this one. And this is all about Sabrina and her chilling adventures. It says, it's not easy being the daughter of the devil. Sabrina Spellman has just discovered the truth about her parentage, and that it's her destiny to rule hell. So if that sounds like a good read to you, pick this one up. Let's see what else we've got. Next is Every Reason We Shouldn't by Sarah Fujimura. Okay, let's see, this one looks like it could be romance, could be realistic fiction. Let's see. Every Reason We Shouldn't by Sarah Fujimura is a charming contemporary romance perfect for the many fans of Jenny Han and Rainbow Rowell. 16-year-old figure skater Olivia Kennedy's competitive dreams have ended. She's bitter but enjoying life as a regular teenager instead of trying to live up to the expectations of having Olympians Midori Nakashima and Michael Kennedy as parents, until Jonah Choi starts training at her family's struggling rink. Jonah's driven, talented, going for the Olympics in speed skating. Completely annoying and totally gorgeous. So, definitely a romance. If you want to see what happens with Olivia and Jonah, pick this one up. Let's see what we have next. The Easy Part of Impossible by Sarah Shouldnt. Let's see. This one looks like it could be realistic. Let's see. Heading into her senior year, Rhea Williams was on track to dive into the Olympics. As someone who has always struggled in school, largely due to her ADHD, diving was the one place Rhea could shine, all thanks to Coach Benny. He turned her excess of energy into something special. The harder he was on her, the better she dived. The bigger the bruise, the sharper her focus. But with one slip-up at a crucial meet, Benny completely shuts her out. And just like that, Rhea is handed her life back, with an empty future. So another Olympic book. We were supposed to be in Olympic summer, but not going to happen this year. So if you're missing the Olympics, you might want to check out this to see if Rhea gets to dive after all, or if she has to figure out how to live her life without it. All right, what's next? Next we have Gotham High by Melissa De La Cruz. So this is a graphic novel. Like graphic novels, you might want to check this one out, and let's see what it's about. Dark and chilling, fast-paced and entertaining. After being kicked out of his boarding school, 17-year-old Bruce Wayne returns to Gotham City to find that nothing is as he left it. What once was his family home is now an empty husk, lonely but haunted by the memory of his parents' murder. Selena Kyle, previously the innocent girl next door, now rules over Gotham High School with a dangerous flair, aided by the class clown Jack Napier. So this sounds like it is some of our favorite superheroes, Batman and friends, in high school. So if you are a fan of superheroes and you want to see what they may have been like in high school, check out Gotham High. What's next? Next we have Most Likely by Sarah Watson. So looks like we've got 4 girls on the cover. Let's see. 4 best friends, 1 future president. Who will it be? Ava, CJ, Jordan, and Martha, listed in alphabetical order out of fairness, of course, have been friends since kindergarten. Now they're high school seniors facing their biggest fears about growing up and growing apart. More than just college is on the horizon, though. One of these girls is destined to become President of the United States. But which one? So, this sounds interesting. If you want to find out which one of them becomes the President of the United States, check out Most Likely. Right, next we have House of Dragons by Jessica Cluess. That's a great cover, right? And I'm going to guess this is a fantasy book because dragons usually indicate fantasy. Let's see. The Emperor is dead, and so the 5 houses of Etrusia must attend the calling, where one of their own will be selected to fight for the throne. In this proud dragon empire, the oldest child of each house is always called the Golden Child, the one who has spent a lifetime preparing to compete in the glorious trial. But this year is different. This year, these 5 outcasts will be pitted against one another. The liar, Emilia, must hide her terrifying powers or be put to death. The soldier, Lucian, is a warrior who has sworn never to lift a sword again. The servant, Vesper, is a dragon trainer. Her skills alone will keep her in the game. The thief, Ajax, knows that nothing will be handed to him. He must take what he wants. And the murderer, Hyperia, was born to rule. Nothing and no one will keep her from the throne. Let the battle begin. All right, so this sounds like it could be a pretty interesting epic fantasy. You have 5 houses competing for the throne. Which one of them will come out on top? Check that one out. All right, the next book we have is called Red Hood, and it is by Elena K. Arnold. And I think this one goes along with our summer theme perfectly because I'm going to guess that it is a takeoff on the Red Riding Hood legend. So let's see what it says. You are alone in the woods, seen only by the unblinking yellow moon. Your hands are empty, you are nearly naked, and the wolf is angry. Since her grandmother became her caretaker when she was 4 years old, Bisou Marvel has lived a quiet life in a little house in Seattle. She's kept mostly to herself, and she's been good. But then comes the night of homecoming, when she finds herself running for her life over roots and between trees, a fury of claws and teeth behind her. A wolf attacks. Bisou fights back. A new moon rises, and with it, questions. About the blood in Bisou's past and on her hands as she stumbles home. About broken boys and vicious wolves. About girls lost in the woods, frightened but not alone. This sounds like a really interesting take on the Red Riding Hood story. So this might be one to really check out during this summer of Imagine Your Story, where we're learning a lot about fairy tales. Next book, What I Like About You by Marissa Cantor. Looks like a romance. Let's see. Is it still a love triangle if there are only 2 people in it? There are a million things that Hallie Levitt likes about her online best friend Nash. He's an incredibly talented graphic novelist. He loves books almost as much as she does, and she never has to deal with the awkwardness of seeing him in real life. They can talk about anything, except who she really is. Because online, Hallie isn't Hallie, she's Kells, the enigmatically cool creator of One True Pastry, a YA book blog that pairs epic custom cupcakes with covers and reviews. Kells has everything Hallie doesn't. Friends, a growing platform, tons of confidence, and Nash. That is, until Hallie arrives to spend senior year in Gramps' small town and finds herself face to face with real human, not behind a screen, Nash. Nash, who is somehow everywhere she goes, in her classes, at the bakery, even at synagogue. Nash, who has no idea she's actually Kells. So, definitely a romance. Definitely a finding yourself and gaining some confidence in yourself romance. So this is looks like it would be a great one if you like romance. Right. Next book is Imagine Me by Tahara Mafi. Imagine Me is part of the Shatter Me series. So if you haven't read the Shatter Me series, you should definitely read that first, because I think this is probably the 5th book in the Shatter Me series, if I had to guess. Let's see. There's Shatter Me, Unravel Me, Ignite Me, Restore Me, Defy Me, and Imagine Me. So this is actually the 6th one. So if you haven't read Shatter Me, read that one first. It's about a girl who can cause pain or death even if she touches somebody. So it's a great fantasy dystopian series. I'm not going to tell you what Imagine Me is about because I don't want to ruin it if you haven't read the series. And if you have read the series, I'm sure that you know that this is the one you've been waiting for. So go back, read Shatter Me and all the ones that came after it, and then check out Imagine Me. Okay? All right. Next we have an Alex Rider book. Alex Rider, Nightshade by Anthony Horowitz. Again, this is another continuation of a series. There are lots and lots of books in the Alex Rider series. So again, you're going to want to start with the first one, which is Alex Rider Stormbreaker. And these are all the different books in the Alex Rider series. So there are a lot of books to catch up on first before you should read Nightshade. But if you are an Alex Rider fan, we have the newest one here. So give me a call or an email if you want to check it out. Okay, next one we have is called The Empire of Dreams by Ray Carson. And this, I believe, is the first of a series. So let's see what it's about. Red Sparklestone spent her entire childhood running from sinister sorcerers or the cold or hunger or vicious masters. But that's over now. Finally, at 16 years old, she is safe. She has a home. Despite everything, her veiled past, her odd name, and the mark of magic in her hair, Red is being adopted by the royal family. Until the Empress's greatest rival blocks the adoption in a stunning political masterstroke, and everything Red has worked for crumbles away. Red is not about to let herself or the Empress become a target again. Determined to prove her worth and protect her chosen family, she joins the Royal Guard, the world's most elite fighting force. As the plot against the Empress deepens, Red must uncover the enemy who has put her, her country, and everyone she loves at risk. If she can survive recruitment year, something no woman has done before. All right, so The Empire of Dreams looks like the beginning of a pretty exciting new series by Ray Carson. She wrote the Girl of Fire and Thorns series, so if you read that one and you liked it, you might want to try this one. All right, let's see what's next. This is the last one in my box. Fix it here. It's called Redemption Prep, and it is by Samuel Miller. Let's see, it looks like it's about a school. There's a graduation cap on the cover there. Everyone knows Emma, Naisha's best friend. Aiden's her basketball star boyfriend, and Evan's her shadow, following Emma's every move. She stands out, which is hard to do at Redemption Prep, a school where every student has been handpicked to attend its remote campus in the forest of Utah. So when she goes missing in plain sight during Mass, everyone notices. And everyone becomes a suspect, especially at a school with so many rules. Don't skip Mass, don't break curfew, don't go into the woods. Emma's disappearance ignites an investigation, and Nisha, Aiden, and Evan all want to find her for different reasons. But they each have their own secrets to hide, and not everyone wants Emma to be found. As the search continues, the students start to realize they're not the only ones trying to hide something. Redemption Prep has secrets too, secrets bigger than any of the students could have imagined. And Emma could be the key to finding out the truth, if anyone can find her. Right, so this sounds like a mystery, maybe a thriller. What are the secrets at the school? Who's hiding what? Did they ever find Emma? Where did she go? Did somebody take her? Lots of questions. So if it sounds good, you can give me a call. Check it out. All right. So not a big box this time, but a few new ones. If any of them sound interesting to you, give me a call, send me an email, look for them on the catalog. If they're in the catalog, you can place a hold, and we'll give you a call to make an appointment to come pick them up. If they're not in the catalog yet, call me, and I'll let you know how soon they'll be available. All right? So I'll see you next time I get a new box. Have a great week. Bye.